So peace and blessings once again. We have returned. This is Shango Ray, aka Real Deal Ray. We are about to get into this Aries Shangodiac. Claudia, it's never bye. It's always see you later. So yes, we have returned. We're about to do the Aries. Excuse me. We're about to do the Aries Shangodiac here, and then after that, we're gonna do a spotlight for one or two or a select few um, Aries individuals out there. So hope everybody is well. Just to reiterate for those who only for those who are interested, you can get your own half-hour consultation. Right now, we're doing the 6-9 Sexy Saturday special. Okay, 30 minutes is only 6-9. Okay, it's only 6-9 away. If you book today, by the end of today, if you book by the end of today. Okay, so okay, let's get. What do you have to show me about Aries? What do you want to be made known about Aries? What do you want to be made known about Aries? How's everybody out there feeling right now? Thank you for hanging with me. Appreciate you. I got one watching right now. I know every time it's still saying you are live. The internet can totally see you now. Okay. To stop, use your encoder. All right. Says I got two now. There's two in the house. All right. So we're doing Aries right now. What do you have for Aries? What do you have for Aries? All right. What do you have for Aries? What needs to come through for Aries? All right. Nads Love 5. You're still here. Good. So glad to have you. You know what? Do you need another drink? I got some. You want some shots? Want to do some shots? Okay. We got some alcohol back there in the fridge. Nice and cold. All right. Aries. Aries, Aries, Aries. Aries, Aries, Aries. Aries. Wow. I feel like you're on this verge of you're gonna have this, or you already have started to, but I feel like also um, you have this quintessential kind of like salesman energy, but like in a good way, not in a cheesy way. And I feel like right now also creatively, I feel like you kind of got your little hustle going on. You could definitely got your hustle going on. You got some creative ways to racking up some cash. Okay, and if you haven't already started, I feel like definitely you're going to start. Okay, which is a good thing because for some of you, and you know this ain't the end of a job. I feel like this is a transition into another either department or a transition or something. But what you were doing this past year, you're not going to be doing for the year coming up. Okay. Now, I'm not saying this doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to be fired. Now, for somebody, you may be fired, or you may, it's not about even fired. You might be laid off, or the company might start to downsize or fold or whatever. Okay. But, yeah, there's some definite change. Something is closing because something is opening. Okay. Around your work life. Something is closing because something is opening around your work life. So please make note of that, okay? Now, I see some overspending going on here too. We have been overspending too. So even though we got the hustle thing going on, or we finding creative ways to get it and self-empower ourselves, we are also still kind of overspending. I know sometimes you Aries like to spend, okay? In a very pure Aries fashion. You know, you don't mind spending at times. And another thing though too though, you are spending. Okay, so for this this clicked in for me. I feel like you've also been either helping somebody's out, or you've been also just constantly giving money to somebody, whether it's your boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever, like, but you've just been kind of giving money out, kind of, and not just money also, but like your time, giving rides or whatever, kind of just putting yourself out your way to help. And I feel like within the next week to within the next week and a half, you're gonna start feeling spent, and you're gonna just kind of be like, man, fuck this shit, you know. But you've had a hard time actually kind of saying no. Okay. Um, I do also see though here too that because you're going to say no, I feel like some of you are going to be like, start opting out, you know, and being a little bit more selfish with your time. I feel it's going to give you that emotional stability that you need, because I feel like sometimes you're either going 200 miles an hour or 2 miles an hour, and you're kind of doing a lot of ups and downs. You've had a lot of ups and downs, kind of, and things can get quite fiery with you, Aries, as we also know too. So this is more of the end of the year is going to be also more of as far as for you personally. I'm not saying maybe some of the circumstances around you might not be, but the way that you deal with them, it's going to be more of a peaceful thing for you. You're going to have more peace of mind, peace of heart, you know, because you've chose it. That's why. It's not like anybody gave it to you. It's because you chose it. You said, you know what, and chose just to start looking at things differently, and processing different things and putting different meanings on shit. Because those are what really make your emotions go nuts, is the interpretation that you have for a particular event, what it means to you. That's going to determine whether it feels good to you or whether it feels shitty to you. Okay. Now, ending the month out, I see also some travel for work. There may be some travel. I know it's kind of a weird time to be traveling. Who is that? Ninja Cummins. Well, come on in. So glad to have you. Yeah, I feel like there's definitely also some travel for work, travel to go see, and I feel like also physically you kind of getting yourself back into the swing of things, back into shape, back into whatever your regimen, your regime was that you was doing or whatnot. But I feel like you're not waiting for no New Year's resolution. You're like starting, and I see like a vibrancy anyway, health wise with you. Okay, but I also see some type of a travel. Yes, it can be work related, or maybe you're traveling. You're going to do some other things, even though work is what got you to travel, but you're still able to do other things. So I definitely see some type of travel, and it may not be that far away, maybe just an hour or two away from you, but it's good to get out. So for whatever reason, I also see you traveling towards the end of the month. Like I said, it is also work related. So that is basically what is coming up here for the Aries. And please be careful with that overspending. You're gonna hurt yourself. Put that down. You're gonna hurt yourself. Yeah. So it's time to say no. Time to set up them boundaries. Okay. So now we're gonna do a quick spotlight for a few of you lucky Aries out there whose spirit wants to say something else to or reiterate some shit to. Um, let's see. Are we talking to a woman or are we talking to a man first and foremost? Okay. What's it going to be? What is it going to be? We are talking about a woman, a very spiritual woman at that. Okay. So since you already know, give me the physical descript. Slap that ass. All right. You are short. Short, short. Short, short, short. BBW. Okay. Short, short. BBW. Hello, B Moses. Is that? Did I read that right? Yes, B Moses. Hello. Short, short. This is you. Okay. Specialized Aries for this. Short BBW. Um, dark olive complected. Not just olive complected, but a darker olive complected. possibly even like Indian, or have some type of Indian. When I say India, I mean from India, not like native or indigenous here. Down a battle, you know I'm a mess. You know I'm a mess. All right. And I see you have longer than average straight jet black hair. Jet black hair. And once again, if it's hair that you bought, that is yours too, okay? But I also see you with very, very dark eye, like your eyes look black. Your eyes look black, okay? So that is what you physically resemble. That's what you physically look like, okay? And matter of fact, um, hmm, I'm not gonna say that. Okay, so let's see what you got here. Thank you guys for your patience too while I'm shuffling up. Appreciate that. Fuck. All right. There's a troublemaker. There's a troublemaker in your midst here. Okay. There's a troublemaker in your midst. Okay. Now he has been. I feel like this troublemaker is related to your work, and they have. You've experienced kind of dip, within the conditions of your job or something. It's due to this person. I feel like this person may also even be, for some of you, may also be like somebody in management or somebody capable of being able to make things shittier for you at work, besides just their presence being there at work along with you. Okay. And I feel like you've also had your suspicions about that. This is coming forth for a confirmation for somebody. Okay. It's coming. So yeah. And you've been kind of putting up with shit also because you're scared, you don't want to lose your job. So it's kind of like you're being dominated in some way, or subjugated, I should say. I always say subjugated, um, but that's what it really feels like here. And of course, you're allowing it only because you feel like, damn, I need this job. I wouldn't. I'd tell this motherfucker where to go right now if I didn't need this job right now, or even just let me get through this holiday season. Then I'll tell him to go fuck off. Something like that. But there is somebody behind the scenes, though. There is somebody behind the scene. There is somebody, and you might even know. It might even not be so behind the scenes. It might be more open. But yeah. So Spirit is telling me to tell you, or to confirm for you, that hey, you're right. Okay. More advice. It's time. Spirit also saying, hey, look, I'm not saying to just jump off the cliff, but this is a time to start opening up and flexing your financial creativity, because what you start on the side can end up growing rapidly to your full time, and it could be your own thing. And I feel many of you Aries are cut out for your own shit. You're just like born bosses or born entrepreneurs, many of you. It's time to start indulging, even if you can only do like shit like an hour a day. Like, you got to go to this fucking job, but take some time every day for your shit. If you're gonna spend 8 hours making somebody else rich, you best be putting in some time on your own shit. Okay. So this Shango Ray, that's been your spotlight. I shall be back with my fish heads, the Pisces, and also, like I said, for those of you who are interested, those of you who wish to speak, a 30-minute consultation now. We're having a 6-9 Sexy Saturday special, which has been extended to today, Sunday, till this evening, later this evening. Uh, so a half hour is only 6-9. Okay, we 6-9 in. All right, we 6-9 in. Okay, be Moses. That's right. Now it's not about. I just have to. I have to let it be known. That's all. I have to let it be known, because you don't have to keep dealing with this shit. For you Aries out there, or if you got Aries in your chart somewhere, or if it's your moon, or however it applies to you. Okay, so I'm gonna wrap this up. We're gonna be back for the final Shangodiac Pisces. All right, peace and blessings to everybody out there. See you in 2 and 2, as Chuck Woolery used to say, for Love Connection. I know many of you don't know what the hell I'm talking about, but some of you out there do. So peace.